lived a tragic life that ended tragically last week. That is when a homeless man was run over by a drunk driver who crashed into a Carrabba's restaurant in Tampa. Today, we're hearing from that man's sister about what led her brother down the path he was on. Fox 13's Erin Mesmer is live near the restaurant. Erin, what did she say?
Haley, she said it had been more than a decade since she last saw her brother, but that didn't make her any less upset. She was still heartbroken to learn about his death. A smiling boy holds his baby sister. Innocence radiates from his face.
That's my brother holding me as a newborn. And that's before life, changed who he is.
That's how Kelly Padracky wants to remember her brother, Raymond Charles Thompson, who loved ones called Chuck.
That's before drugs were introduced. That was before trauma happened.
Trauma that Kelly says fueled her brother's spiral into drug addiction, jail, and homelessness. Last week, Chuck found a spot to sleep outside a Carrabba's restaurant along Dale Mabry Highway in Tampa. Police say a drunk driver was speeding down the road when he lost control of his car, ran over Chuck, killing him, and then slammed into the business.
It's all sorts of emotions, and I think I just come back to it's tragic and it's sad and it's complicated.
The next day, Chuck's belongings were still at the crash scene. They marked a heartbreaking end to his life, says Kelly, who last saw her brother 15 years ago.
No one deserves a tragic ending like that, regardless of history, regardless of how society might deem them or the choices they've made.
Watching her brother's life unfold led Kelly down a different path. She became an advocate for the homeless, first in Florida, now at the Union of Youth in Minnesota.
And so this week has been particularly challenging in that you want to reach these youth so they don't wind up like that.
She also draws a parallel between the regretful choices that led her brother to this spot outside Carrabba's and those of the driver accused of killing him.
No one is born saying, hey, this is how I want my life to wind up, both for the driver and both for my brother.
As for Kelly, the way to get through her grief is by focusing on those early memories before their lives diverged.
You want to remember the little boy holding his baby sister.
And Tampa police say the crash is still under investigation at this point, Haley. They don't know just how fast that driver was going.
Well, we certainly appreciate Kelly for the work that she does and for taking the time to share this important part of the story, because it is a reminder every single one of us has a story, a past, and a family that cares about us. So it's sad his had to end that way. Erin, thank you.